Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to do a quick update about the new releases from Guerlain. So I was able to try the other ones I couldn't try before, so Oud Nude and Cherry Oud. So considering the first one, so I tried it today. I still have my little card here, and I have it also now. I have the dry down. I should have it on my arm, but yeah, it's barely there now. So it's been, what time is it? Yeah, I believe it's been 5 or 6 hours now. Yes, so to me this one is the, I was going to say the most fainted from the three of the range. This one is less strong than the other ones, but considering the smell, okay, so this one opens up with tons of almond, but when I think about almond, I have this, I don't know, creamy, gourmandish, a bit dry and woody. You know, I have in my mind an idea of the smell of almond, but this is not really the one that I got in this one. I was almost smelling, I had an idea of white almonds, you know, when they are not dried yet, they are really new, they are brand new. They have even this kind of, they are a little bit green because they just, you just took them from the tree, you know, they still have this greenness from this, yes, this vegetal aspect I was going to say in this almond. So this was really what I got from this type of almond, and at some point it was so strong, I even got the memory of the, I don't know if you had that in some other countries, but in France when we were at kindergarten, we had this glue that was smelling like almond, and definitely to me it reminded me of this smell. So I don't know if it's good or not, but it was this, say, called Cléopâtre in French, but it definitely had this smell to me. So yeah, I was also a bit afraid because of the cumin notes, but this is not really something that I got, to be honest. And I was looking for the, I don't remember if it was raspberry or, yeah, it was supposed to have this fruity note, but to be honest, I was really hoping for it, but I barely got this raspberry. So voila. And I was still able to get this slight, let's say really slight smell of oud behind, but you really have to put your nose on it, on the card, to be able to detect it. So this part is really pleasing. You can smell that there is something stronger behind, but you keep waiting for it, you wait for it, and it's not really coming fully. So in that sense it was a bit disappointing. So this one from the three to me was the most disappointing one, because it was not really taking any risk. It was maybe a bit more, yeah, a bit safer. But I would say this one is a oud for non-oud lovers. So if you are afraid of oud, yes, and you love the note of almond, especially the, I was going to say new almonds, I don't know how you call that, but yeah, really green almonds, maybe you would enjoy this one. But yeah, I don't know, to me it was, I don't know, not a love, I would say, voilà. Nice to try, but not a love. Considering the next one, so maybe you can guess, but I enjoyed it. And okay, so I tried the second one. To be honest, I ordered this one. I ordered it from someone who didn't want it, and it was a blind buy, but still I wanted to try it at the corner to be sure that I like it, not to, I don't know, yeah, to keep this one or open it if I didn't like it. But I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to open it and I'm going to talk to you about the smell now. So let's open the box. Okay, so here is the second one, Cherry Oud. So I damaged it a bit trying to open it, so yeah, but it's okay. The bottle is fine, so I'll be fine. So here is Cherry Oud. So considering this one is supposed to have oud and the note of cherry. I didn't know much about the notes before, but thought, okay, this seems to be quite safe, I would say. And yes, let's say that this is the one that they put in front. Let's say that from these three, this is the one that they show the most, I believe, because I think that this one will attract many people. So yeah, let me spray it and talk about it. So I have the dry down on me. Let's refresh my mind. Yes, okay. So this cherry oud, to me, it opens with something a bit medicinal to me. You definitely get this cherry, but the cherry here is, let's say, almondy. The fruity part is a bit dry, not that sweet. You also get lots of roses, but you immediately smell that there is something darker behind. And the first thought that I got when I sprayed it was La Petite Robe Noire. So indeed, this was my initial thought when I saw let's say the notes online. When they were talking about oud, not oud, but roses and cherry, I thought about La Petite Robe Noire, and yeah, indeed, this is what I have from this one. I have the impression that they took the base of La Petite Robe Noire, so this maybe Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, the cherry note, so from which I got mainly the almond. A bit sweet, but not too sweet, a little bit fruity, but from this cherry, I have more almond than full cherry, let's say, to my nose. This is exactly the same thing than from La Petite Robe Noire. And then they added this oud behind, which is a bit, yeah, I don't have it yet on the paper, but in the evolution it was a bit more, let's say, medicinal in the opening, and in the evolution a little bit like lemongrass. You know, I had this lemongrass feel to it also. And let's see on my wrist. Yeah, I have the dry down on my wrist. It's even more rosier, I would say. Much more rose and with a bit of oud. But the oud is not as strong and funky, I would say, as in Oud Khôl. Oud Khôl is really the most challenging ones from the three. And yes, this is maybe the one that I prefer with this one. Because I don't know, I like also that Guerlain is trying to make fragrances a bit more challenging and a bit more interesting. So yeah, definitely to me, in the end, Oud Khôl and this one are maybe the two that are more interesting. Oud Khôl, in the end, I still use it. And finally, this is a scent that I really enjoy, but maybe I would prefer to have as home scent, I would say. Maybe as a candle or incense, something like that, because it really smells like something delicious and really inviting to me in a home. And also, this is a scent that I realize now I find quite sexy and inviting, and I would really enjoy, I believe, this scent on a man. So this Oud Khôl. This one is maybe, let's say, typically leaning a little bit more on the feminine side because it's reminding me of La Petite Robe Noire. But if you think about it, cherry, rose, and oud, these are notes that can be definitely also masculine or unisex. So yeah, maybe it would appeal more to women, but I think this one is unisex also in the sense that men can definitely wear this one and feel comfortable, I guess, wearing this one. Okay, so I heard also some comparisons also, or questions about this one and Lost Cherry. So to me, Lost Cherry is really full on the cherry note. So to me, Lost Cherry is more cherry in the sense that I really have this sweet, almost boozy cherry. but not in this one. This one I have more other stuff going on. I have more rose, the cherry is more almondy, it's maybe a bit less sweet. I have the oud also behind, so I wouldn't compare these two in the sense that I don't think that they are similar. And the other cherry, I don't have many cherry fragrances, but I have Rouge Smoking from BDK, and Rouge Smoking is also much more in the almond, in the sense that you also have heliotrope, which is bringing something even a bit powdery. There's some vanilla also, so it's more cherry in the sense almond, but also with heliotrope, powdery with vanilla, that I don't have in this one. So voila, if I had to compare them, this is what I would say about them. So voila, I hope you enjoyed my quick update about these fragrances, this range. And so tell me if you were able now to also to try these fragrances. I know that they've been released more and more worldwide. So tell me if you were able to try them and what you think about them. And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!